Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to Trinity's training page. I'll be running the camera by myself again today, so we're gonna once again hope I'm getting all this on video. I've kind of set myself some parameters up here where I can tell if I'm getting it or not. So anyway, that being said, we're gonna introduce Trinity to walking fetch. Multi-bumper fetch, heel, sit. As you can see here, I've got three here, sit. I've got three white bumpers set out here. I like to use the Avery 2-inch bumpers, and also you can see I've cut the ends off of them. I like to use bumpers for my walking fetch that don't have any ropes on them, and also my other fetch objects. You'll notice some of those are missing the ropes, just because I don't want to get dogs in the habit of coming out here and picking up things by the rope, because dogs are generally lazy by nature. We can't help that, but we can help them not to pick things up by the rope. Here, what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to take Trinity. I'm just kind of walk her kind of through these bumpers. Heel. I've got just a flat collar on her, and it's behind the e-collar. Here, come on. It's behind the e-collar. And the way I do this is I do it very incremental. Here. She's probably going to be a little distracted today. Sit. We got some guys out here on the technical pond, Charles Cates and Mr. Kim. They're running some marks and blinds with their dogs. Sit. Fetch. Fetch. Good. These are brand new bumpers to her. Give. They're not brand new, they're years old. Here. Sit. Sit. Fetch. I only do this the first session. Sit. Give. I want to make sure she knows that this is what we are picking up. Here. Here. Sit. Fetch. Good. Sit. 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 Give. Remember to move the bumper. The dog, not the bumper. I keep saying that backwards for some reason. I guess I must be a little dyslexic. Alright, the way I start this is I'm going to come through here, and I've got my collar. I'm set on a 3 medium. I'm on a nick. Here. Fetch. Fetch. Good. And I gave her a nick right there. I'm going to give her a nick right here every time. Give. Give. Just going to kind of pitch that bumper behind me. Here. Fetch. Fetch. Right as I say fetch, and as she starts toward the bumper. Here. Here. Give. I'm going to give her a nick. Here. Here. Fetch. Fetch. Right as she opens her mouth and goes for that bumper. Fetch. Fetch. Sit. I gave her a couple nicks there. Give. Here. Give. Like I said, she's going to be a little distracted. We got some guys out there shooting marks and running blinds. Here. Fetch. Now I'm going to go back with freebies this time if she will allow me. Give. Here. Here. Fetch. Good dog. Sit. Notice how she's just shooting right over there and give. Getting that bumper. Here. Here. Fetch. Good. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Give. Really good there, Trinity. Alright, now I'm going to go back this time, and I'm going to give pressure. Fetch. Fetch. Good dog. Fetch. Fetch. She makes a mistake, I'm going to correct her for it. Sit. Here. Sit. Sit. Here. Give. Give. She's a little distracted today. Here. 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 Fetch. Fetch. I'm still using a 3 medium. Here. Sit. Sit. Here. Sit. Sit. Give. Sit. There's that gun going off again. Here. 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 Fetch. fetch. I gave a little nick there. Sit, sit, here, sit, give. Good dog. Sit. All right, I'm going to go back with freebies this time. Here, here, fetch. Good dog. Notice how I'm dropping my hand down as her head goes down. Give. I don't want to put any back pressure on her at all. Fetch. Good. That's our next step. Sit. Sit. Give. Here. Fetch. Good dog. Heel. Heel. Here. Here. Heel. Heel. Here. Sit. 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 Good dog. Right there, she made a good decision to go ahead and fix that bumper herself. So she's starting to catch on to what she's doing wrong. Here. Sit. I promise you we're going to go out there and run some watermarks, okay? Give. Good girl. All right, guys, now on this rep, as I come back, I'm not going to give collar pressure unless I need it, but I am going to give back pressure on this rope. I'm going to tell her the F word, and I'm going to try to keep her just ever so slightly from just shooting ahead and picking that up. And if she fails by back pressure, then I'm going to collar pressure and recommand. Here, here. Timing is key on this, okay? Here, here. Fetch, 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 fetch. Good. Introduction of back pressure there. Here, here. Sit, sit, sit. Here, here. Sit, 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 sit. Give. We're working up here. They're working out there, okay? Here, here. Fetch, 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 fetch. Right there. I'm just putting just a little bit of resistance on that. Give, give. And I'm getting a collar nick or two in there. Here, here, here. Fetch, fetch. That's what we're looking for right there. I hope you guys can see that. Sit, give. She went ahead and pushed on through. Now I'm going to go back with freebies right here, okay? Here, here. Fetch, no back pressure. Sit, fetch, fetch. Now she got a nick right there on a 3 medium. Give for failure to comply with fetch. Here, here. Fetch. That's a good girl. Doesn't hurt to apply a little praise here. Sit. Give. Here. Fetch. Atta girl. Here. Sit. 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 Heel. Here. Here. Fetch. 3 high nick right there. Sit. We up the scale a little bit there. Give. Remember, she's working under distraction here. All right, we're going to go back this rep here, and we're going to apply some back pressure. Here, 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 here. Fetch, 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 fetch. Good. Those guys are out there talking and carrying on, and she's really distracted by them, as you guys can see. Here, right here, here. Give. She knows they're out there having fun, and we're up here learning something that's not quite as much fun as picking up dead ducks. Here, here. I'm gonna move up to a 4. Fetch, fetch, fetch. I go ahead and gave her a back pressure and a nick there. Here, here. Sit, sit. Here, here. Sit. Give. You need to focus on what we're doing, okay? I know we're distracted. Here, here, here. Fetch, 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 fetch. Good. I'm adding a little bit more back pressure each time. Here, here. Good girl. Give, give. Good. Now we're going to go back and we're going to run through some freebies here. Here. Fetch. Good. Sit. 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 Give. Good. Here. Here. Fetch. That's a good girl. Sit. 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 Give. Here. Here. Fetch. Good dog. Good dog. Sit. Sit. Give. Here. All right, we're going back with back pressure and collar pressure this time. Here. Fetch. 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 Good. Sit. Try to compel a little bit of speed there. Sit. Give. Here. Here. Fetch. 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 Now I'm really putting some pressure on her now, back pressure wise. Give. Give. Here. Here. Fetch. 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 Making her work for it a little bit. Sit. Sit. Give. Now I was on a 4 high right there. I'm going to back down to a 3 on my next rep here. 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 Fetch. Good dog. Good dog. Sit. That a girl. Give. She vocalized a little bit there, but you can see her tail still wagging. Here. Fetch. Good. Good. Good girl. Sit. 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 Give. Give. Here. Fetch. That a girl. All right, guys. Here. We're going to let Trinity think about it. Sit. Sit. Here. Sit. Here. Sit. Sit. Give. We're going to let Trinity think about what we've done today. We're going to call that our first session of walk and fetch. I believe you guys will see a different dog come out of the gate tomorrow. She's going to be more enthused about, you know, fighting against that back pressure. And when I can get her to where she's putting all her weight forward and picking her front feet up off the ground to try to dive down on that bumper, then we're going to move to some multi-objects, and that should be in the next day or two. So you guys stay tuned, and together we're going to have ourselves a well-trained retriever. Here, Trinity. Come on. That's a good girl. We'll get you some fun bumpers, okay? We'll get you some fun bumpers, kid.